I'm Missy Thompson. I consider myself a present and future housing expert. I've worked in affordable housing my entire career, and currently I'm the board chair of the St. Paul Public Housing Agency. So I guess I've been here involved with the organization for its 45-year history, which is just shocking to me. I love the mission of public housing. I think it's misunderstood. When people ask, what do I do with some of my time? And I will talk about my engagement with public housing. I talk about the things that they don't know, the things about being successful support for families, that families don't stay in public housing their entire lives, that the average turnover is 8 years. That's a surprise. I get to talk about the wonderful things that St. Paul Public Housing does. I look at the lists of relationships that this organization has built over the last 45 years, and it ranges from the big stuff like the St. Paul Police Department to the smaller stuff like anti-smoking, smoking cessation programs with the health department, to working with Wilder, a wonderful foundation. So because of that creativity, it adds to the quality of life, the stuff that goes beyond the bricks and mortar, the safe housing, which is the fundamental of this organization, and having good staff people who respond. If you've got a problem with maintenance, they'll be there. You know they'll be there. If you lose your job, you know that you've got staff who will help you through all of that. I listen to people who have worked here for 20, 30, 40 years. 40 years. This has been their lives. Some who grew up in public housing, got their first job when they were in their teenage years in public housing, and continued on. And that says a lot about an organization, particularly now when we're in a world where people are moving on pretty consistently. But there is just a fundamental interest in ensuring that people have a roof over their head. You can't do anything else unless you know where you're going to put your head at night. You can't do anything else unless you know that you're safe in your home. And to be able to work with an organization like St. Paul Public Housing it's so gratifying.